Hello everyone, welcome back to Next Step Immigration. We trust you're doing great today. Some of the main changes planned by the Australian government in the new migration strategy focuses on migrant workers. Australia's 10-year migration policy, which outlines Australia's current migration figures, as well as its proposed changes, has been made public by the government. According to forecasts, Australia's net migration peaked at 510,000 during the previous fiscal year, and it is expected to decline to more typical levels, reaching 375,000 in the next year and 250,000 in 2025. The administration claims that in the absence of additional regulations, immigration levels would have continued to rise, reaching 440,000 and 305,000 in the next years. According to Home Affairs Minister Clare net migration is already under downward pressure as a result of reforms to the immigration system that were announced and put into effect earlier this year. Some positive actions include the elimination of occupation-driven visa lengths in favor of a 4-year visa period for the specialist skills pathway, accelerated 7-day processing, and simplified labor market assessment. We will discuss 3 important takeaways from the recently revealed Australian migration strategy in this video. 1. Introduction of new visa. The government lists improving working conditions for Australians, fostering stronger ties with other countries, and boosting living standards for Australians as part of its 5 main goals for the immigration plan. The current temporary skill shortage visa will be replaced by a new one called the Skills in Demand visa. According to the strategy, this new visa will give workers more flexibility in changing employers and will offer clear pathways to permanent residence for those who wish to pursue them. The 4-year visa can be obtained by one of 3 pathways: the specialized skills, core skills, or essential skills pathways, depending on one's skill level. 2. Tackling worker exploitation. To address worker exploitation and improper use of the visa system, a more comprehensive set of laws, regulations, sanctions, and guidelines will be implemented. There will be an introduction of a new public registry of employers and sponsors to enhance transparency and facilitate the mobility of foreign workers. Information like the names of authorized sponsors, the number of temporary skilled workers they are hiring, and the nominated occupations will all be included in the registry. Skilled migrants will be educated on their rights at work in order to prevent worker exploitation. 3. Language requirements to study. In order to prevent people from becoming permanently temporary, the government also plans to lift the standards for foreign students and educational institutions. The Government of Australia has announced that in order to improve the quality of students' educational experience in Australia and reduce potential workplace exploitation, there will be stricter English language requirements for those who wish to study in Australia. The International English Language Testing System now requires a score of 6.5 instead of 6.0 for graduate visa applicants, and a score of 6.0 instead of 5.5 for student visa applicants. According to the government, the majority of permanently temporary migrants are overseas students and graduates, with 108,000 of them having lived in Australia for 5 years or more. Additionally, a few initiatives to streamline the skilled migration program are included in the migration strategy. Another beneficial streamlining strategy is to streamline the core skills pathway to contain a single list of occupations. Many will support the possibility of including trades in this pathway if it can be shown that there is a real demand for them. Australia's migration policy has changed to accommodate the country's evolving requirements, both now and in the future. It is a good idea to take initiatives to encourage talented individuals to work in regional Australia by developing a cooperative migration strategy with state governments. The advantages of this policy change are evident, even if the specifics of these measures have not yet been made public, and they are in line with many of the suggestions in the proposals to government. In order to effect these changes, the government will implement a phased strategy, beginning in early 2024 with discussion papers on regional migration and permanent skilled migration. That will be all in this video. Please share your opinions with us in the comments area. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable the notification bell to receive updates on job and immigration news. Thanks for watching. Good luck.